In the words of Obama, oh my, oh my, oh my. Karma just really dropped on top of all you toxic Sony trolls and you flip floppers like a fucking Mack truck being let go by a fucking sea crane while the operator would fucking dozed off and you didn't see it coming. Don't feel bad. Those of us here on this side of the fence, we didn't see it coming either. But when I say karma, this is what I'm talking about. Now instead of just shutting your mouths and enjoying your gaming like I keep trying to tell everybody, this is what went down. Now all of you over there sitting down at the picnic bench being forced to shove a whole plate of crow in your face. This whole little bullshit narrative, Xbox has no games. Well, it always has games, but guess what? It's got a whole lot more fucking games, and it's got games that, well, I know a lot of you were big fans of. And from what I understand, a lot of these games are Game of the Year award winners more than those that you have under your brand of choice. Oh, hey, what's going on, Ray Sean? I tell you, hey, bro, I tell you what, let me send you an invite, man. Let me bring you in. Give me 1 second, Ray Sean. All right, I just sent the link to you over our Instagram. Yeah, just click on that link. Just do the little settings, man, and just drop on in if you can. But back to what I was saying, this is like, I mean, like the ultimate in karma right here. I'm 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 still speechless about it. But nobody saw it coming, and I'll admit, even us Xboxers, we did not see this coming. Now I see there's a lot of y'all on the Twitter losing your nuggets, and now you're praying and you're begging your almighty gods at Sony, Coke Master Ryan, and Dana Carvey Cerny to more or less commit financial suicide. You're trying to push them now to try to like acquire Konami, a company that is literally almost just about as big as they are. And what's the other one I hear y'all trying to get From Software? From Software, that's not happening. They both From Software belongs to the Kudakawa. I think I pronounced it right. Forgive me if I butchered it. That is a gigantic studio. That is a conglomerate. If you watched a lot of anime, you would know who these guys are. Sony ain't getting From Software, so you can hang that up. Now I could probably see, just to cheer you up, I could probably see them maybe, you know, trying to sweet talk Sony into like, hey, let us get Castlevania, let us get Silent Hill. Oh, wait a minute, hold on a second. Sony already did that. Look it up. They already did that. Sony already did that. They already unlocked Microsoft out of Metal Gear again, no surprise, Silent Hill, and Castlevania. Can you at least be fucking happy for that? I have long since lost any faith whatsoever in Square. So even though they say a year exclusive for Final Fantasy VII remake and Final Fantasy 16, I'm not holding my breath to see those pop up. But then again, I've long since gave up even touching any of Square's fucking table scraps, because that's all the fuck they are, is table scraps. Oh, but you got DQ. Yes, we got DQ after what now? 2 years, bro. That's what we call table scraps. So as far as I'm concerned, none of you got any footing whatsoever in this little argument, this little debate, as to how wrong and how fucked up it is that Xbox pulled the fucking fadupa on you. I mean, you get not one shred of sympathy from me on this, because all you had to do was just sit back, pick up your controllers, and enjoy your gaming. But apparently, you wasn't enjoying it very much, because y'all seem to enjoy antagonizing, most of the Xbox community. And this whole thing, they got no games. LOL. He. They got no games. What the fuck made See, there's a difference between Phil and Ryan. All right. Phil is a gamer. Phil is very in tuned with social media. You send him a message, not all the time, not every time, but very so often, he might respond. So what made y'all think he wasn't watching the bullshit y'all was pulling? Answer that. You got to remember, for everything you do online, you got to watch your shit. You don't know who's watching. So seeing this right here, this I mean, to me, this speaks volumes as to what we would have expected to see happen if they acquired Warner Brothers. It would have been this same shit right here. And now we got some of y'all talking all sorts of fucking yip yap about, oh, well, those games weren't good anyway. Okay. I guess we don't have to I guess we don't have to worry about fighting with you for the pre-orders then. That's all good to me. What's that? I ain't gotta see you in line. I'll have a increased I have my chances increased of getting my hands on a Series X. Well, to be honest with you, it's not like we were gonna have shortages anyway. Because we got the systems, we got the stock, and we damn sure had the silicone. So so now I guess you could say we got the power, we now have the games, we have the infrastructure, we have the services. I mean, what's left? But yeah, but either way, this is only thing I can just keep preaching and saying is that it's not the end of the world. All right. You guys got your exclusives. You're gonna always have your exclusives. There's gonna always be those, including amongst those in our camp, that are going to, just be just jizzing all over the place to get their hands on them. So be happy. You got something. Be proud. It ain't the end of the world. But I can say this much for those of you who decided to change from being bots to being cons. The flip floppers. I mean, you've been out of the hood for a good while. You can't come back. You can't move back to the hood when you've been up in Beverly Hills for the past like few years. You can't do that. Now, no, I mean, I'll be reasonable about this. I'll be a grown man and be mature about it and say that nobody can tell you where you can spend your hard-earned cash. All right, you want to go out and buy you a Series X or S? Go ahead, be my guest. It's your money. You want to go buy any of these games? You want to get on Game Pass? Hey, it's your money. But as far as social media goes, we don't want to fucking see you. You want to come on social media? Pop on in and talk about your PlayStation. Talk about that brand new Final Fantasy with all them fucking drop frames. Talk about your 5 hour long Spider-Man. Talk about those things. But don't come back talking about, yeah, I just got the S. Uh and I'm really enjoying this enhanced Gears of War. Nah, 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 nah. You lost your privileges for that. Y'all can't come back. Y'all can't come back for that. As far as the so-called conversation of being an Xboxer goes, you guys have long since had your dog tags pulled. You're dead to that conversation. So yeah, I sent you a link, Ray Sean. I didn't know if you gotten it or anything. So, but either way, this was one big surprise to wake up to. Now the only thing left that I would ask of Phil is to go ahead and just pull the trigger. I know they've been cooking on the grill. There's been the rumor of two acquisitions, one Polish, one Japanese. It's a given. I already know that the Polish acquisition is Bloober. I already know that. I'll put money on that. They need to go ahead and just pull the trigger. Just go ahead and get just go ahead and Go ahead and just pull out the dick and slap them across the face with that too. Get that over with, because they swearing up and down that the medium is coming to PS5 also. When I've stated it several times that if you go on the wikis, you look it up, that information was retconned. It was pulled. Originally, medium was multiplat. Now it's only for, guess what platform? Xbox Series X and S. The only other platform you're going to find it on is PC. So it's it's done. I know. I'm very sure that they are going to be announced as part of Xbox Game Studios. The next one I'm hoping that they try to grab, which I'm I'm thinking this is the Japanese acquisition that's been rumored, is I'm hoping they brought back Miss Walker. Now, for all the support and all the worshiping y'all do with these Japanese companies and everything, and I'm trying not to get like my homeboy E-Rock here about this, because I feel that, this is one of those things where it's like, hey, we can all get along, we can all thrive. But from what I've been seeing, the Japanese game development community, especially the industrial side, is very, how should I say this? They're toxic within their own right. Now you have the godfather of JRPGs, the creator of Final Fantasy. Sakaguchi-san has literally been shunned by his own people and reduced to being nothing more than just a mouthpiece that is only invited into the offices of Square to just speak to new hires. In other words, he's just a showpiece. He can't give input on anything. He can't really even get that far behind the scenes and discuss anything. He's just brought just to talk, show his face. They'll take him out to dinner, and they'll fly him back home to Hawaii. He doesn't even live in Japan no more. He lives in Honolulu, Hawaii now. Square dropped him because he was one of the few that shouldered the burden of the failure from Final Fantasy Spirits Within, which I'll attest to. Yes, that movie was a fucking garbage heap. They wiped their hands clean of him. But the thing is, the guy is more than just a producer. He's a developer. He's a creator at heart. He needed some form of an outlet. Nobody would give him a chance. Nobody would give him the time of day until he came across the Xbox team with Peter Moore. They helped him create his studio, Miss Walker. They got with Akira Toriyama, and then they created Blue Dragon. Then they created his magnum opus, Lost Odyssey. Now, despite how popular those two titles were over there in Japan and stuff, people were so anti-Western over there, so xenophobic, that it's like the system sold good with it, but it didn't sell as good as it should have. That's how badly they shunned the guy. Nintendo gave him a shot doing a RPG for them for their Wii U, and even though that sold pretty good, has he ever gotten another call back from him? No. because everybody over there has washed their hands of him. So if they can reacquire them, Miss Walker again, I want them to, and I hope they do, so that Miss Walker can turn around and fucking bury fucking Square. Because from everything I've seen from Square, Square is fucking done. They don't have a damn thing worth offering to us gamers anymore. Unless it's something that comes from Crystal Dynamics. They got nothing. So I'm hoping Miss Walker, and if not Miss Walker, Grounded Inc., the guys behind Phantom Dust and Crimson Dragon, come back. To me, that will be the full completion, the full completed circle. Not another studio needs to be bought. They can just sit down and just double down on games and just churn out nothing but good stuff coming to the Game Pass, coming to PC. And we'll just be over here on this side of on this side of the fence enjoying it all. And those of you that bailed, squawking all that bullshit about, oh, the red ring of death, red ring of death. I went through 5, I went through 7 Xboxes. You know, goddamn well you ain't fucking went through no fucking 7 fucking Xboxes. Be for real. Those, yeah, those of you that been spouting that shit, I'm talking to you. Ain't no damn well, no damn way somebody went through 5 or 7 fucking Xboxes before calling it a fucking day. So as far as I'm concerned, if that's how you feel, keep that same energy and keep your asses right over there on that side of the ball court. You want to buy one? You want to buy an Xbox? Hey, cool. You want to buy the games? Cool. You want to get Game Pass? Cool. But as far as I'm concerned, don't don't be fucking coming up on fucking Xbox Live or fucking coming on fucking Twitter or YouTube trying to make videos and shit like that, talking about how awesome it is and, oh, Sony's this, Sony's that. No, 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 no. Keep Sony in your heart and keep Xbox out your mouth, because y'all lost that privilege. This is Boss signing out. Have a good one.